Sometimes people ask me why I do what I do. Why do you do all this driving and going from place to place in a rush all the time? Well, sometimes you get to see beautiful sunsets like this. And why are we out here seemingly in the middle of nowhere? Well, we're not quite in the middle of nowhere. We are at the Dakota County Fairgrounds here in Farmington, Minnesota. There's a real cool little village here that we have to check out. I want to get a look at it before the sun completely goes down and then check it out while it's all lit up. This should be an interesting adventure today, that is for sure. Well, hello there, and welcome to another beautiful day, evening for an adventure here at the Dakota County Fairgrounds in Farmington, Minnesota. They've got a Christmas village here, which looks like it's going to be really fun. They've got things lit up inside and out, and I thought this would be an awesome adventure to check out for the Christmas season. I've never been here before, so we are going to learn about it together. If you are brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing. And welcome to another edition of Tommy Travels. It's Tommy Travels. This should be fun, you guys, so come on with me. Let's go see what there is to see. Well, here we are on Heritage Way at the entrance to Dakota City, Christmas in the Village. You can see a little trolley back in the distance. We may have to be checking that out. And then there's houses and little shops, a gazebo area, all sorts of fun things to check out. And look at that, even a church back there in the background. What a beautiful area this is. I knew I should have worn my boots today, but for some dumb reason, I did not. So as you can see, this is a whole little village, a Christmas village, and this is the general store, which sells genuine Bull Durham smoking tobacco, the old reliable, with the American flag hanging out in front. Just everything about this picture screams America. And here's a look at the inside of the general store. They've got a Christmas tree right in front, an old lantern, hat boxes, fabrics and wares. You can be rung up by this cash register. Look at this old style cash register. That is absolutely awesome. Kettles, decorations. Wow. This is absolutely wonderful, and look at the old meat grinders.
Yeah, the meat grinders.
That is great.
Big coffee grinder here, the coffee grinder.
I like your hat too. Very cheerful. Look at this, the daisy churn.
Daisy churn.
Those are for churning sausage stuffer and fruit lard press. One of those is for churning butter. It might be that one, the daisy churn. Look at all the pots. Unbelievable. And then look at these old plates that they've got. And even you can sit down and play some checkers. What would a small town be without a drugstore? This one is also all lit up for the holidays, and it serves stuff inside. Soup and sandwiches, pie a la mode, apples, hot chocolate or cider. They've got everything. And look at this trolley. We are definitely going to be doing that tonight, but not right now. I want to wait until things are a little bit more lit up. And here's a look inside of the drugstore with many of the medicines and cures of all sorts. Got a Christmas tree in the front. And there's the counter for ordering. Looks like an old ice cream counter. This is really an awesome setup. And they still have a door that's for the druggist only. Do not go in there unless you're the druggist. Look at these beautiful skies. Absolutely wonderful on the sunset right over this amazing church building. You can hear bells in the background. You can see people playing in the snow. What a beautiful picturesque evening. I mean, look at this. This is a holiday postcard made to order right here. And here's a closer look at the church, and we're gonna just step inside and see how they have it decorated. And look at that, it's set up just like an old church. Well, it is an old church. Awesome, that was great. And here we are in the pavilion.
Very nice new intervention. We really appreciate your songs.
Christmas
and
choir.
all of the other volunteers that have been out here singing. And are we going to do them? Okay, what are we here for? A tree lighting. And we need to see this choir. So let's start at 10 and work our way down to 1 and we'll see what magic happens, okay? 10, 9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Merry Christmas, everybody.
Okay, New Dimension, you got the floor.
We're in the pavilion and we have a choir called New Dimension. It looks like that's going to be singing some Christmas carols.
Jingle, 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 jingle. What fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle, 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 jingle. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow, one-horse open sleigh. On the field we go, laughing all the way. Some folks have dreams, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleigh song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
And here's the view from inside the pavilion and the Christmas tree that was just lit up. Look at how beautiful that is. And they've even got Santa Claus and Frosty the Snowman on the bottom. What a nice touch that is. Well done, Farmington. Well done. Well, we don't have time to go into all of these buildings, but I want to show some other ones that they have here. An old barbershop. Looks like there's a barber inside giving some instructions on what he used to do, but it's pretty packed in there. So we're just going to hang out here and just take a look at its beautiful, majestic color tonight and holiday spirit. And if we see a railroad crossing sign, there must be a train station somewhere, and I believe that is it. Let's take a look. And here we are inside the old train station. The Railway Express Agency. They've got maps, they've got all sorts of things. Very cool building. And then there's a room over there we're waiting in line to get into. Look at this. Look at this phone they have here. One of these kind. This was even before my time. Hello? Hello? I'm trying to send a Snapchat. The old phone receiver. That is A blast from the past of somebody older than me. It's still inside the Railway Express Agency. They've got this beautiful Christmas tree set up with all the presents under the tree, a little dolly, and oh my goodness, look who we have found here. It's Santa Claus. Welcome to Tommy Travels. If you could just say hello to all my friends and Merry Christmas.
Hello, Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much. And look at this, they even have an old blacksmith shop. My grandfather was a blacksmith, and so this one we're gonna have to check out. And right out in front of the blacksmith shop, they've got this old grinding wheel here. I think that's what it is. That is cool. And that's where we came in. And this isn't just like a museum where they just happen to have some pieces set up. Got this stove, which makes it significantly warmer in here. And look at that, a hot stove. And it looks like somebody's actually doing some work here today.
But did you see?
They've got a bunch of tools laying out here that we can check out. But this is an actual working blacksmith shop. I didn't expect that. And look at that. He's trying to stoke the fire through that, it looks like. Getting it warmed up. You can see the flames going higher there. Wow. That's mesmerizing. I could watch that all day. And look at this, the Dakota City Free Press. This might be worth checking out. And there's where we came in. They've got the old Christmas tree in the front. And look at this printing press. Holy cow. It's got papers on there. Plates. I don't know what all this stuff is, but my gosh, that is so neat. Wow. Look at this, a linotype machine. There was an old episode of The Twilight Zone where the guy came into the failing newspaper and he was making headlines of news before it happened, but they always involved some type of a tragedy where people were dying. Became a very successful newspaper, but the guy turned out to be not such a nice guy. That's what this machine reminds me of. Brings back a memory of an old Twilight Zone. The time has arrived to do the trolley, if we can. And here's a look at the inside of the trolley, and a look at the blacksmith shop that we were just in.
Yeah, we come on the this day.
What a fantastic experience being pulled along by horses. They have another one of these trolleys as well that's pulled by a tractor, but I like the horse-drawn one better. Lots of beautiful scenery. There's some of the buildings in the background. There's the drugstore. Here we go. Very fun.
The horses following us? Are the horses following us?
Do you see him up there? Should we sing Jingle Bells? Jingle bells, jingle bells, oh, what fun! Just keep it to yourself. Alright, should we do Jingle Bells?
There's the Dakota County Post Office. And the Dakota City Village Hall. What a bunch of beautiful little buildings here. They're all bustling with activity as we are treated to a course of jingle bells in the background. Library. Turn around, you can get a look at the horses in front of us pulling us along. They are quite strong. That's only 2 horses, and we have a whole tram full of people here. Wow, look at the size of these horses. My goodness, what majestic animals. All saddled up with jingle bells. Thank you guys for the nice ride. Merry Christmas. Well, this certainly has been an amazing and colorful night here at the Dakota County Fairgrounds in Farmington, Minnesota. Christmas in the Village. As we just take a look at the drugstore, all lit up, Dakota Drug, with the flag waving in the breeze. If you guys liked what you saw here today, go ahead and hit like on my YouTube channel. While you're at it, go ahead and hit subscribe and the little bell notification next to it so you can be the first to know when a new adventure comes out. Thank you guys so much for the support that you've given me so far, and until next time, I hope to catch ya on the flip side.